Chapter 11, Between Progress and Tradition. In the year 2250, in the early days of the new year, the Imperatrix herself delighted in welcoming the recent graduates of the prestigious Imperial Universities and offering them her sincerest congratulations on their professional careers. The Imperatrix, always attentive to the needs of the young, recognized in them the promise of a bright future and emphasized the immeasurable importance of education for the flourishing prosperity of the empire. On the second day of May, the Imperial Chamber was moved to ratify the controversial Instrument of Desired Pact, despite vocal doubts about its wisdom. It was impossible to turn a blind eye to the overwhelming wealth that was now flowing freely. But at what cost did this happen? It was early November when our skilled diplomat Yu Tan finally made significant progress in dealing with the mysterious Tao. It was revealed that they were the Insular Cuvée Agricultural Union, whose isolationist policies boded ill if we violated their borders. By the end of the year, the Chamber persistently consolidated the tradition of patience by increasing its teaching and training efforts throughout the empire. The Imperatrix, with her clear foresight, recognized that only through the laborious transmission of knowledge was it possible to make our society prosper and advance progress. In a heated council meeting, scientist Griffin raised her voice and made a passionate plea for a radical departure from the dusty traditions that have held us captive for centuries. Her words were like a spark that ignited the fire of change and gripped the minds of those present. With her captivating rhetoric and her deep understanding of the need for progress, she persuaded the members of the council to abandon their previous convictions. Progress doesn't wait, my friends. In this ever-changing world, we must move with the times and not cling to outdated customs and traditions. The clock of innovation is constantly ticking, and it is up to us to keep up with it. Let us move forward boldly, expand our thinking, and face the challenges presented by the modern age. Only in this way can we reap the fruits of progress and a better future for all of us. But Nadine replied with a firm voice, "Traditions are the anchor points that give us stability. Because anyone who negates their roots inevitably loses orientation in this world." When Imperatrix's last words had faded away, they echoed in the walls for a long time. Their call to find a path that balances progress with the preservation of tradition was imbued with deep wisdom. The Imperatrix, with her unwavering leadership and clear mind, had recognized that the future should not be achieved at the expense of the past. Their call was a call to reform, to come to terms with the past and to be free from its shackles in the present. It is essential that we always strive for the new, but we should not ignore the importance of the old. Indeed, it is our responsibility to draw on the lessons of the past to meet the challenges of the future. It was a fine line he found himself on, but with prudence and openness he managed to walk it. The twinkling stars on the horizon of this new age promised a promising future. Hey, I would be happy if you could give my video a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date.